FEMA professionals not only prepare for their own families but also emphasize the value of educating their communities about the same practices. They advocate for local workshops and seminars, where individuals can learn essential survival skills, including water purification and food preservation techniques. By fostering resilience on a community level, they aim to create networks of support that can help everyone endure challenging times. Additionally, these professionals often stress the importance of mental preparedness, encouraging families to communicate their plans and establish roles in case of an emergency. This holistic approach is vital in ensuring that not just their own families, but entire communities, are equipped to face adversity with confidence and strength. To further complement their educational outreach, FEMA professionals often collaborate with local organizations to distribute preparedness resources and emergency kits. They understand that access to information and supplies can vary greatly across different communities, so they tailor their initiatives to address specific local needs. By building partnerships with schools, nonprofits, and civic groups, they create a more inclusive atmosphere where preparedness becomes a shared value. These efforts help demystify the complexities of emergency planning, encouraging individuals to take proactive steps rather than waiting for a crisis to unfold. Through practical demonstrations and hands-on activities, participants gain valuable insights that empower them to take action in their own households. In addition to physical preparations, FEMA professionals highlight the significance of maintaining mental resilience among families. They encourage regular discussions about potential emergencies, helping family members to visualize scenarios and practice responses. By role-playing various situations, such as power outages or natural disasters, families gradually build confidence in their ability to manage crises together. Moreover, FEMA experts suggest incorporating activities that foster team spirit and cooperation, reminding individuals that working together increases chances of overcoming challenges. This mental framework reinforces the idea that preparedness is a communal effort, enhancing both individual and collective strength during times of uncertainty. In addition to the emphasis on classroom education, FEMA professionals are keen on creating practical, real-world scenarios for families to navigate. They often introduce community drills that simulate emergencies, allowing families to practice their response plans in a controlled environment. These drills serve a dual purpose. Not only do they improve readiness but they also build camaraderie among community members. Participants find solace in knowing others are preparing alongside them, fostering a sense of unity that can be crucial in times of crisis. By breaking down barriers and encouraging collaboration, these initiatives enhance communal bonds and create a culture of preparedness that transcends individual households. Educating families goes hand in hand with empowering them to take control of their safety. FEMA professionals advocate for the establishment of local preparedness groups, where community members can exchange ideas, strategies, and resources. These groups promote a culture of sharing experiences, allowing individuals to learn from one another's successes and challenges. By creating a network of support, they ensure that no one feels overwhelmed or isolated when facing the prospect of a disaster. Additionally, they encourage participants to develop personalized emergency plans, tailored to the unique needs of each household, further enhancing a community's overall resilience to future crises. As they engage with community members, FEMA professionals often share their personal stories and lessons learned from past disasters, creating a relatable connection that resonates deeply with those they educate. This storytelling not only informs but inspires action, prompting individuals to view preparedness as a shared responsibility rather than an individual task. By cultivating a sense of urgency and commitment, they motivate participants to take the necessary steps for their safety and that of their loved ones while reinforcing the idea that resilience can emerge stronger when communities unite. FEMA professionals also emphasize the importance of having a well-stocked first aid kit, ensuring that families can address medical needs promptly. Items like antiseptics, bandages, and over-the-counter medications are included, tailored to the health concerns of family members. Regular training in basic first aid techniques further empowers individuals to respond effectively during emergencies, reinforcing their safety net. Through their extensive outreach, FEMA professionals cultivate not just preparedness but a spirit of community, illustrating that together, families can thrive in adversity. This collective effort transforms not only individual households but entire neighborhoods, fostering a resilient future for all. One key difference between casual and FEMA preparedness is communication. Most assume phones will work during disasters. But responders know systems fail quickly. Cell towers lose power, networks get overloaded, and infrastructure may be damaged. This leaves many without emergency alerts or family contact. FEMA professionals keep NOAA radios, which operate independently of internet and cell towers. These radios provide emergency broadcasts and run on batteries or hand cranks. In large-scale disasters, they may be your only reliable information source. Many responders also use two-way radios for local communication. In events like the Texas freeze, communities relied on radios when phone service failed. Some professionals obtain ham radio licenses for long-distance communication without normal infrastructure. The mindset is clear: don't assume current systems will exist during emergencies. Another crucial but less discussed area is documentation and financial preparedness. Disaster professionals focus on survival and recovery phases. Many suffer long after a disaster due to lost or inaccessible documents. Birth certificates, passports, insurance paperwork, and more prove identity. Prepared professionals maintain physical and digital backups in waterproof, fireproof storage. After a disaster, proving your identity can affect aid speed. Cash is essential. During outages, ATMs and banks may fail. Serious preppers keep enough cash at home for weeks of essentials. Next is medical preparedness, which goes beyond a basic first aid kit. Emergency responders prepare for overwhelmed hospitals. This means they stock trauma supplies like tourniquets and gauze. However, knowledge is more important than equipment. Knowing how to use items is crucial. Many professionals invest in first aid training and keep medical reference manuals. Medication planning is vital. Responders maintain a 90-day supply of essential prescriptions. They stock over-the-counter medications, which quickly disappear during emergencies. Next are tools and mechanical skills. After disasters, things break. Trees block roads and pipes burst. Those who can solve these problems independently fare better. Professionals keep serious tools like saws and heavy-duty tarps. The final differentiator is knowledge and community. Effective preppers know supplies alone aren't enough, skills matter more. Cooking without electricity, navigating without GPS, and understanding local geography are invaluable. FEMA professionals realize that prepared people survive better together. Communities recovering fastest aren't the wealthiest but those with trust and cooperation. Neighbors share resources and help each other with skills. Disaster professionals focus on systems, not gimmicks. They prioritize water production, long-term food security, layered communication, medical capability, financial readiness, and community. This real preparedness mindset comes from witnessing actual disasters. The good news is preparation doesn't have to be immediate. The most prepared build systems gradually, starting with water, then food, light, and medical supplies. Consistent progress leads to true preparedness. The best time to prepare is before you need to.